Just ahead on Crossroads, we're on location at Thursday's Picnic on the Square, downtown Marion. Here's some highlights from the live music.
See how CSA is ramping up its spring productions by putting on a Disney classic.
We'll talk with Katie Morgan from the Community School of the Arts about new and upcoming things with CSA.
And see highlights from the annual Go Arts Go-Karts race. It's all just ahead on Crossroads.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Crossroads. I'm Randall King.
And I'm Stephanie McCracken, and we are downtown Marion at Thursday Picnics on the Square.
This tradition started a couple of years ago, I think, and now it's turned into kind of a regular summer feature where you can come down here on a Thursday afternoon and get live music and great local food. It's kind of a fun event.
Yeah, and I think the food vendors change each week, so you always get something different and unique, and you get a little taste of the Marion area and the variety. It's really cool. There's a lot of people down here.
There are a lot, and a lot of people that can walk from work. You kind of forget because people sometimes say, well, downtown's not what it used to be. You're right, it's not. It's something different, and that something different is good. So it's a great thing to come in here I think it's every Thursday.
Every Thursday through the summer.
So you don't have to wait for like first Fridays, like once a month. Every Thursday, and they got local food here, local entertainment. It's a very, very pleasant environment. You know, when I get downtown, though, one of the things I think about that we have covered on Crossroads are all the variety of artistic efforts that have happened in this area. Downtown Marion's been a big part of it, especially the Community School of the Arts.
Yeah, the Community School of the Arts kind of has been an anchor downtown. You think of them when you come down, you see the big painted side of the building, and this time of year you think really about their recitals that happen. I dance and I perform, but it's their spring recital time.
Well, you think about their big show at Christmas time too, which this year, the last couple of years, has been the Nutcracker. Typically the spring hasn't been quite as big of a deal, but that's changing.
Yeah, this year they're adding a whole new element. They're adding a very big show to their spring lineup just right before their recital. Then they're channeling their inner Disney and performing Beauty and the Beast.
Bright lights and big talent. The performing arts is creating a new name for itself in Grant County.
Pull it away. You hold it. You gotta hold that arm.
The setting looks familiar because it's a family favorite, Beauty and the Beast, on stage right here in Marion.
My favorite part is seeing the kids really rise to the roles and just the way they spill their guts out in every rehearsal. They really care about it.
What appeals to me most about CSA has got to be the fact that there's this beautiful atmosphere of freedom within this family of people who aren't afraid to do anything, try anything around each other because there's just this sense of comfort.
Beauty and the Beast has several new CSA faces. Shelby Meek appreciates the help that she gets from the directors and her peers to make the show the best that it can be.
It is a rehearsal process and nobody expects you to come in this room and be perfect. They want you to learn and grow.
They've practiced every day, hours at a time, to bring the Beastly Kingdom to life, but someday they could work those hours into the regular school day.
We are looking to partner with an online academy program that is part of Marion Community Schools, where next fall we would have students who would be able to come to CSA and take classes in the mornings online. After lunch, they would go into their performing arts classes.
The Community School of the Arts is an essential creative outlet for the youth of Grant County. Shows like Beauty and the Beast, as well as the integration of an online academy, will help CSA continue to provide students an opportunity to improve their craft. For Crossroads, I'm Brianna Garr.
Well, Stephanie, when Brianna was working on that story, I thought, Beauty and the Beast? Really? Aren't these kids kind of just getting out of school and they're tired and burnt out, but they've been working very hard?
Well, yeah, and you see from the video, it is some incredible, they were all dressed up like all of the characters, so it's really not just a tribute to Beauty and the Beast, it is Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the busiest times of the years coming up for the Community School of the Arts. When we come back, we'll talk with the Executive Director, Katie Morgan.
She's going to fill us in on all the good things happening with the Community School of the Arts.
Welcome back to Crossroads, still on location in downtown Marion at the Thursday Picnics in the Park, or Picnics on the Courtyard. And Katie Morgan has joined us from Community School of the Arts. Katie, in the last segment we were talking a little bit about Beauty and the Beast. And even though school's kind of over now, it's a busy time for you guys. You just finished the race, which we'll see a little bit later. What's it like now coming at the end of a year and saying,
It's been a great year, but we are really busy. This is our busiest time, actually. You know, all of the work of the year kind of starts to come to a close. So with that, our biggest fundraiser of the year always being race weekend, and then this year taking on a production like Beauty and the Beast. It's the largest production we've ever done. So that's June 5th and 6th is really close, right around the corner, and we're really excited to be able to put on a show that's never been on stage in Grant County before. And then with the following weekend being I Dance and I Perform, and new this year is I Create, which is going to be a lobby art gallery experience that will expose all of the visual arts students' work from the year. So it's kind of the culmination of a whole year of education that we've been providing to over 470 students. So
We were just talking before we went on camera that this is your first full official year.
That's right.
What has it been like being able to experience the community?
It's been wonderful. I'm a CSA parent for many, many years. My son is 15. He was 4 when he took his first painting class at the Community School of the Arts. So I have loved and lived CSA for a long time in this community. And as a lifelong Marion resident, CSA is really kind of a cornerstone of downtown and of what we are as an arts community. So it's really been an exciting time to not just lead an organization that really has such a strong foundation, but to look towards the future and what we look like, moving forward. We're rapidly approaching 20 years as a nonprofit organization serving Grant County and surrounding counties. So we're excited for what the future holds for us.
you guys have been a downtown cornerstone down here, and people that have come down for anything think about your facility on the square, and it was really kind of a spur for revitalization down here. So what are your plans, if you can reveal any, for those buildings that are adjacent or maybe across the corner?
Well, we certainly know that we have a desire to grow. We're working really hard to figure out just exactly how that happens. We currently have 2 buildings downtown that we are utilizing, and looking at those numbers, we've seen over 20% growth every year for 5 years at CSA. So we predict that we're going to continue to grow. And our student population is really only about 0.5% of those kids that are ages kindergarten to 12th grade. So we know that the student population is out there to grow. How that looks, we're still working as a board and with myself and the board to figure that out. And we've been through some strategic planning in the last few months and sort of looking at all of our options. I'm part of the Marion Downtown Roundtable. I believe in Marion Downtown growth and always have. And so it's exciting to see so many parts of that puzzle sort of coming together for what I think is going to be a really strong downtown community in the future. And CSA will always be a part of that. We feel as though we truly are a cornerstone of that.
Well, a lot of people I know see CSA and they think of the singing and dancing and the shows, but there's so much more that is helping boost that growth in all the other classes. Can you just share a little bit of all the variety?
Well, absolutely. We say our vision statement this year is that we're igniting a community of potential through arts and creativity. And it's not just our mission to provide arts education, but arts enrichment. And so all that we're doing in the community really is focused on that. We've provided free shows for local elementary and high school students of every production we've done this year as part of a field trip experience. We continue to expand programming and expand the classes that we offer. We've got several new visual arts teachers coming this year. This year we launched the Suzuki violin program. We've got so many other things happening inside that building and a desire to see continued growth. And just to be where we are and who we are brings in a lot of really great things. We had some Indiana Wesleyan students that did their senior art gallery in our building. We want to be that place for arts and creativity in this community, and a place that kind of spurs that for all other organizations as well.
And the one thing I have enjoyed about being with and covering CSA through the years is how much it's a big tent for students. I mean, even students who think I may not be artistic. I always love the judo, the martial arts.
That's right.
But what do you want to say to those families that have young kids coming up and say, I don't know if my son or my daughter is athletic or artistic or whatever. What do you want to say about their opportunities at CSA?
Well, you know, I've been going out in the community and speaking to different school-age children in their classrooms and having discussions about what creativity is. And it's always interesting to talk with a child about what it means to be creative and how important it is for our community that we're constantly being creative and how we solve problems for this community, how we move forward as a community, how we grow and develop. And so not every child is an artist. I myself am really not an artist, but I'm creative. I'm coming up with creative solutions for the problems we have at CSA, like growth and expansion and space. And I think that we're always challenged with being creative. And I would encourage parents in this community to know that just a little spark of creativity can completely change and transform their child and their child's future. And you know, we know the statistics tell us that a child that is exposed to arts is more likely to graduate from high school, more likely to graduate from college, and more likely to get out of generational poverty. Grant County does have the highest child poverty rate in the state. We believe the Community School of the Arts is here to help change that, and we're challenged with that and charged to do so. So that is really our encouragement to all of the people in this community is get out there and experience the arts, be creative, and let's make this community the best it can be.
That's great. We don't have a lot of time left, but can you just preview really quick any things that people can get involved with this summer?
Oh, absolutely. We have a whole summer of programming this year, and so we all of those courses will be up on the website as we finish this year. This is our last week of regular classes, so there's a whole summer of programming. We encourage everybody to come out and see Beauty and the Beast, see what we do. We've had a great year of shows, and it's been a pleasure to do that. And we'll be doing some free day of art experiences for other local nonprofit organizations, getting folks in the door. Our scholarship applications are available right now, and they need to be in by August 1st. And then head out for registration. It's in August, and we're looking forward to hopefully seeing another record year of enrollment and another record year of touching the lives of the kids in this community.
It's a busy time and it's a great time.
Thank
Community
you.
School of the Arts, Marion's true gem. So check it out and check out the website.
That's right. Thank
Okay.
you so much,
Thank
Katie.
you.
Katie Morgan.
Well, when we come back, there's still more Crossroads. We're going to get a preview of some of the music.
Right.
Well, welcome back to Crossroads. We are still on location at Thursday's Picnics on the Square in downtown Marion.
And it's a great event, and you've got to keep reminding us, those of us that work in offices, including the TV station through the summer, this will be a great place to come on Thursdays. You get lots of local food and always entertainment for no extra charge.
That's right, and now we get a little preview of Ken Tucker.
I wanna thank you, pretty baby, for giving your love to me. I wanna thank you, pretty baby, for giving your love to me. My heart was all locked up, and you came and set it free. I wanna love you, pretty baby, love you to the end of time. Yes, I'm gonna love you, pretty baby, to the end of time. Wanna thank your folks for making you so divine. Gonna kiss you in the morning, kiss you in the evening too. Gonna kiss you in the morning and in the evening too. Gonna spend my life loving no one but you. Wanna thank you, baby, for your loving ways. Wanna thank you, baby, for being oh so kind. Wanna tell the world that you're mine, oh mine, oh mine. thank you, pretty baby, for giving your love to me. Wanna thank you, baby, for giving your love to me. I was all I done. You came in and set it free. I was all I done. Came in and set it free. Thank you.
Ken Tucker, one of the many performers you can hear every Thursday right here at the Picnics on the Square, downtown Marion.
Yeah, and Ken's not local, but there are lots of local people, so you may see your friends and neighbors performing, and you would have no idea. And you can have lunch.
There you go. Food and music. Yep. I think we're both there. Well, when we come back, some highlights from the Community School of the Arts, the big Go Arts Go Karts race.
Well, welcome back to Crossroads. We are still out here at Thursday's Picnics on the Square in downtown Marion.
Kind of mixing up a lot of different things this show. We've had some emphasis on downtown and also a lot of talk about what's going on in the Community School of the Arts.
Well, May, June, this time of year is really big for a lot of Community School of the Arts things with their, obviously we highlighted Beauty and the Beast already, but you can't forget about Go Arts Go Karts.
One of the biggest sporting events, if you want to call it that, and it's much bigger, at least in Grant County, than that other race in Indianapolis. We're talking about Go Arts Go Karts, and here's some highlights.
All right, everybody all good? Hey, ready? I'll send you up one at a time so the sponsors get their credit.
Okay,
Get up and go. We're going to bring the trophies out. We'll have the presentation here on the track. That was great stuff. All right, let's get a nice team picture here.
You know, Randall, we've been out there many years. We've had our cameras out there for as long as I can really remember. It is always such an exciting area, just the excitement around the go-kart race. People really get behind this.
I love the tradition that people start by doing trash talking to each other on the radio, and then those teams and their passion for winning. I think several of us from Crossroads have tried driving through the years, and that's been a disaster.
The one person who hasn't, that's why we haven't won. It's because I haven't
It's
driven.
you?
I haven't driven.
Okay, you're throwing the mantle down. Next year it's you. Maybe we can get out of Heat 1. That would be a great thing. I think Shaylee has done it. I've done it. Garrett, our promotions manager, has done it. We've never gotten out of Heat 1.
No, I grew up doing go-karts, so we can cross our fingers.
Oh, well, you heard it right here, folks. The producer says she's going to produce a victory. So next year.
A lot of pressure.
Next year, or sometime in the future. But we'll be back to that, and we'll be back to Go Arts Go Karts. Meantime, I think we'll be back, maybe not with cameras, but I think we'll be back for food here at the Picnics on the Square in downtown Marion, so be sure to check that out. One of many great things coming through the summer.
Every Thursday, lunchtime, there's lots of people out here. It's really kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of things we want to get to throughout the summer. So again, as we always say, please let us know those ideas for stories or festivals, maybe one we've not heard of that's going on in your community. You can just send us an email at crossroads@nwest.edu. That's indwes.edu. Or send us a letter or a postcard to Crossroads, WIWU-TV, 4201 South Washington Street, Marion, Indiana, 46953.
Or as always, you can go online and check out all of our past episodes, all of the exciting things happening here at WIWU-TV. That's WIWU-TV.com. If you add a /Crossroads there, you'll go straight to our page, see this past season of episodes, hear little stories from when we're out shooting, and get all the good stuff. And you can always go on our social media too while you're on the web, facebook.com/WIWU-TV, or follow us on Twitter @WIWU-TV.
And the social media is a great place to find out many things that are going on, not just Crossroads, but Day Trippin' is in pretty heavy production these days, and you guys have gone to some new places, and you got some more coming up. So you and Nathan Johnson have been a part of that. So we stay busy through the summer, just like you do, and we want to come to your community and see what's going on.
That's right, there's lots of good things happening, so obviously Crossroads should be there.
Enjoy the weather while it's good, folks. So we've had a great time here at downtown. Thursday, Picnics on the Square. We'll get that out clearly. Maybe they'll give us a hot dog. We'll get it right. But hope you'll check this out and many other fine things in the summer. In the meantime, for everyone who's been a part of this show, I'm Randall King.
And I'm Stephanie McCracken. The Crossroads of Life bring people together, and that's what we try to do here each week.
Thanks for watching, everyone. So long.